1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Welcome to the Saturday morning preview show here on PLZ Soccer's YouTube channel. I'm Kerry Pollock. Tam McManus and Alan Ruff are back here with me. The new year has begun. We're going to look at the Premiership games coming up this weekend and the Cup games as they come in throughout the weeks as well. To start us off, Tam, we've got Ross County against Celtic. Early kick-off today. 15 points clear Celtic at the top of the table. County took the lead the last time out at Dingwall, but how do you see it going this time?
Yeah, I don't see any problems for Celtic. I know they got a scare up there the last time, they had to come back late and win the game. But, I just think Celtic will start to hit their stride now. I think they've, maybe the wake-up call they needed with the Old Firm game. I think they've come back with a couple of wins and, I think they'll go up there and win again. I don't think they'll hammer Ross County. It's always a tricky game up there, but I think they'll win the game comfortably. But Ross County, particularly in the last 2 or 3 games, away games, have been excellent. So, yeah, it'll be a tough game for Celtic, but you would expect them to go up and take 3 points.
A few players missing for Celtic right enough. Maeda's a doubt. Of course, we've got Kuhn missing as well. Palma's had a bereavement in the family, so they could be struggling up front, but still quite confident Celtic can get the win.
Yeah, I think Celtic are just strong in the forward areas anyway. And I think they'll have enough. But if Maeda's not playing, that'll be a blow for them because his running power and he's been excellent this season with his goals and assists, so he would be a blow. But I think Celtic will just go up there, get the job done and get the 3 points.
As Tam mentioned there, Ruffy, County's away form has been impressive, but just 1 point in their last 3 home games. But this is their first home game of the year. Could they change things?
Yeah, they're beginning the game buoyant, and why not? Nobody expected them to get 3 wins away from home on a trot, so the players will be looking forward to the game. They'll know they gave Celtic a hard game the last time they were up there. I think it's important that Celtic get a goal early on, to settle it. I think if Ross County get it, it could be a long, long day. But like Tam, I think eventually, Celtic have got the players to win this one and probably win it 2-1.
2-1 and
2-0 Celtic.
2-0 Celtic. Next up, Hibernian take on Motherwell. 7th place against 5th. Tam, a bit of a different conversation the last time we sat here last year for Hibs.
Yeah, it was. It's been a fantastic turnaround for Hibs over a Christmas period. 6 games unbeaten, 4 wins, 2 draws. I think 1 defeat in the last 10 was against Celtic and they played well that game. So this is a huge game. I think that if Hibs can win this, they can start to eye up the teams above them. And I think they will. I think Motherwell, over the last 2 games, have been pretty fortunate. I know they were fortunate during the week to get a point at Kilmarnock. They were totally outplayed. And I think Hibs at home and the momentum they've got will win this game and they'll start to target possibly even Aberdeen in 3rd.
It's 4 wins at home so far for Hibs. Do they need to make Easter Road somewhat of a fortress for when teams come to visit?
Yeah, I think it's important for Hibs to have a good home record. It's always a tricky place at Easter Road. If things are not going well, the fans can get on your case. I think there'll be a bit more patience now they're on a good run. And yeah, they've got to get more results at Easter Road, but I just think the momentum's with Hibs at the minute and they've got players playing well in good areas. Martin Boyle was really back to his best against Rangers, so I think Hibs will win this.
Scoreline?
3-1.
3-1, as Tam says there, Ruffy. Motherwell lucky to get a point against Kilmarnock. What was missing for them in that game?
I thought they got absolutely battered. I don't know how they came out in that game with nothing each. I think Kilmarnock were far superior, particularly in the first half. I think Motherwell are just going through that unpredictable bit in the season. I think Hibs need to beat somebody comfortably, I think so. Just win 2-0 quite easy instead of coming with a late winner or coming with a late draw. I think it'd be good if they could. They've obviously turned it around winning games, but it'd be good to get a comfortable win, and I think they might do that tomorrow or today. So.
And what are you thinking?
I'm going to go 2-0 Hibs.
2-0 Hibs. All right, then final game of the afternoon. St Mirren against Dundee United. 3 defeats in the bounce for the Buddies after the Rangers win. Tam, it's not really kicked on for them, has it?
No, it's been a disappointing spell for them. Obviously, they're still in and about the top 6. That's again another big game. It seems to be that it's really congested in that from 3rd to maybe 8th or 9th. It's really tight, and a couple of wins can get you in the running for 3rd place. So yeah, this will be a tough game. I think Dundee United beat them earlier in the season at St Mirren Park. I'm going to go for a draw here. I just think that both teams, Dundee United, the last couple of games as well, have dropped points. So I'll go for a tight 1 each draw here. 1
each draw. United have been elbowing their way into the top half of the table. Ruffy, did you expect them to get to 3rd at this point in the season?
No, I don't think Jim Goodwin would have either. He'd brought in a few players at the beginning of the season. He got a couple of loans in as well. I was surprised with some of the players he'd left out against Celtic. Yeah. Maybe just got his eye in this game that we're talking about. He wanted all his best players available for that. So, I think they might just sneak this one, but I think it'll be quite close.
Scoreline?
2-1.
2-1. Right, on to tomorrow's games. Just 2 games on Sunday. Rangers against St Johnstone. I think Philippe Clement will be happy that they're back home because their away form has been nothing short of abysmal.
Yeah, it has. They're 2 different teams. I think totally Jekyll and Hyde. I think their home record this season, I think they're unbeaten. I think 8 wins and a draw, and away records, as you said, is shocking. They couldn't have picked a better game, to be honest, to get back on track. St Johnstone's toiling. I think they'll go down this season. So listen, I think the Rangers will win this game comfortably. They couldn't have picked a better game, but he's really under pressure now. He's one result, I think, away from really, you've seen the other night, the scenes at Dens Park. The fans are not happy with the way the team's playing, and they're going to be under pressure to win this. But I just think they'll win this game comfortably. But it'll just maybe be a state execution for the manager, because unless they pick their away form up, he's not going to last too much longer for me. 13
points out of a possible 33 away games. That is not something that Rangers fans, as you said, can be happy with.
No, it's dismal. It's probably the worst away record they've had in a long time. Celtic and Rangers usually go away from home and pick up 3 points comfortably enough. But yeah, I just think that this is a game that they could have handpicked, and they'll win this game 2-0. But it'd be interesting if St Johnstone scored first. The place could erupt, to be honest. But Rangers are a different team at home, and I just think they'll win the game comfortably.
The manager is, of course, roughly the man who takes all the brunt, but the players have to take a certain responsibility. They're lacking a bit of leadership, of course, a few players out injured, but it's up to the ones who are ready and available.
Yeah, but I don't think they've got many leaders at all, even with all the players that are available. No, like a Rangers captain of old, like a Barry Ferguson or something like that. They don't seem to have anybody like that. If that result last night had been at Ibrox, I'm sure he wouldn't be in a job, because there's a difference between 3,000 people at a game and 50,000 screaming for your head. So I like Tam. I think they'll win quite easily. I think this could be 3 or 4-0 quite easy.
And you said
2-0.
2-0. Okay, final game of the weekend. Aberdeen take on Hearts. We just spoke about Philippe Clement being under pressure. 5 consecutive defeats for Aberdeen. Is Jimmy Tilleen under the same sort of pressure?
No, I don't think so. And he's just signed a couple of players. They've spent 700 grand on a centre half, a Latvian captain. So I think he'll improve their team. I think that's an issue for them at the back. And I think they signed a wing on loan from Preston, Danish player that the manager's worked with before. So they've got a couple in. They need to get a win for somewhere. They're on a bad run at the minute. And you look at the way Rangers are playing. Even if they'd won 4 or 5 of those games, they'd be sitting in second place at the minute. So it's been a real opportunity missed, I feel, for Aberdeen over the last 10, 11 games. But Hearts slowly but surely getting their act together. I think if you look at the table since Neil Critchley joined, they're in decent form. So again, this is a hard one to call. I think I'm going to go for a draw in this game, 1 each. But it wouldn't surprise me if Hearts turn them over.
Yeah, as Tam says, they're roughly 2 wins in the last 2 games. But Aberdeen's last win at Pittodrie came back in November.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. We keep talking about the great start that they had, and probably when the manager came in, his remit would have been, getting the top 4. They're still there or thereabouts. There's still a chance to get there. So, yeah, but the fans need to get back on board, and with a home game, I think they'll just sneak it. I'm still not totally convinced with Hearts. Obviously, Shanklin's still out as well, but they seem to be playing better without him in the team. So, no, I'm going to stick my neck out and go for an Aberdeen win. 2-0.
2-0, and you said
1 each.
1 each, all right then. First quiz of the year. What we've been doing our research over
move along a bit.
The previous show break.
Just watch his swan neck, man.
Okay, here we are. First question. Cesar Garza made...
Mexico.
I don't actually think I should give you that because you didn't get the question out.
I know he played for Dundee and he's Mexican. Is it Mexico?
That was the answer, yes. Which nationality is he?
Mexico.
Mexican.
Give him that, right? 1-0. Okay. Let me finish the question. Cameron Carter-Vickers has represented the American national team alongside which Celtic player?
Trusty.
The first letter he got out. 2-0, Tam.
Take your false teeth out.
Who do Hearts face next weekend in the Scottish Cup?
Clydebank.
Wrong. Hibs play Clydebank.
Oh, so they do.
To push you for an answer. This is for 3-0, Tam.
Elgin.
Brecon.
Oh, close. Far away from Elgin, by the way.
Geographically close. Right, East End Park is the home to which
Dunfermline. I'm taking that one.
That one.
2-1.
Oh, wait, I need this.
3-1 to you.
2.
Did you not get Mexican Trusty? Oh, sorry, it is. I've given you an extra point there. Right, final question. Who was appointed by the respected club first? Neil Critchley?
Critchley.
Or Simo Valakari?
Critchley. Taking a chance.
Valacari.
Taking a chance.
Simo Valacari.
Yes! That's what you get for trying to be wide.
2 weeks between them.
Pumped in the first quiz of the year, and you better get used to it, because I'm going to be ruthless this year.
I thought he had to wait.
Well, they were appointed first.
All right.
That was the question, right? Well, you've got another 2 weeks
Right.
until the next show, so we'll be back then to look forward to some more Premiership action. We'll see you then.
Okay, Ruffy.